Hi, I'm Christy Taylor. I am the Executive Director of SKYC Care, a federal nonprofit organization dedicating to providing nutritious food to kids living in poverty and other difficult situations in Canada. I know what it's like to be a kid living in poverty in Canada. When I was about 12 years old, my family was a middle-class family, life was good, it was a lot of fun. But a series of tragic events led to my family being temporarily homeless, and my brothers and I were very hungry. We often skipped meals, we often shared meals, we often just were hungry in silence. We didn't tell anyone, we didn't tell anyone at school. That's why I do what I do for kids in communities throughout Canada. Child poverty is at an all-time high in the past 30 years right now, and we know that where there's poverty, there's hunger. When children are chronically malnourished, it affects them mentally, physically, and socially. Mentally, kids who can't have access to nutritious food every day have trouble memorizing things. They have trouble memorizing their alphabet, their numbers. So when little kids go to school, they can't read their name. They don't know how to write their own name, and they're already disadvantaged to their peers. And with empty stomachs, they often fall asleep at the desk. They have trouble concentrating in class. And socially, poverty has a huge impact on kids. Kids often feel isolated, they feel afraid, they're embarrassed. All of this has the potential to undermine their social and economic well-being for a lifetime. It's estimated that schools with breakfast programs and lunch programs actually gain 30 minutes of effective teaching time in the classroom. Kids pay attention better, there are fewer kids absent, less kids drop out. So SKYC Care has put together a national network of breakfast programs, lunch programs, after-school programs to help feed hungry kids. There are volunteers, parent volunteers, teachers who all work hard every day to buy groceries, to make meals, to feed kids, and to mentor them in safe environments. We raise money from generous Canadians, from families, small businesses, to help provide the resources and the funds that these program partners need. And we work to educate the public about child poverty and child hunger and the need for a federally funded national meal program for hungry kids. I want to tell you a story of a young boy named Stephen. He was trying out for track and fields, and he was doing a really good job. And as the practice ended and the coach followed him into the class, she realized he didn't go right into the school right away. He hung around the dumpster for a bit and looked around, made sure no one was watching, and pulled a sandwich out of the dumpster. And she realized what he was doing. She said, "Stephen, what are you doing?" And he said, "I'm really hungry. Do you think anyone would mind if I ate this?" The fact is, there are more kids just like Stephen who are hungry, just like I was when I was hungry. Every week, I need to turn down applications for partnership simply because we don't have the resources. You see, feeding kids is not an expense. It has a payback in the short term and the long term. It's a great investment. It's perhaps the greatest investment you can make. Please, join me in showing kids you care.
If you ever call my name, I will answer. And if you're stranded in the rain, I will shelter you. We both know gray skies always